Imagine this: one normal morning, you wake up, the sun is shining. And suddenly, the Earth stops spinning. Africa emoji, collision emoji. It sounds impossible, but let's imagine what would really happen if our planet came to an instant stop. Right now, every one of us is moving at incredible speed near the equator. The Earth spins at over 1,600 kilometers per hour. You don't feel it because everything, the air, the oceans, and even your body, moves along with it. But if the rotation suddenly stopped, everything not attached to solid rock would keep moving. Cars, trees, buildings, oceans, everything would fly eastward at supersonic speed. Winds faster than hurricanes, water walls higher than mountains. The surface of the Earth would be ripped apart in moments. Tornado emoji, ocean wave emoji. The atmosphere itself would keep spinning too, turning into a storm unlike anything ever seen, a global shockwave circling the planet. Within seconds, coastal cities would be completely destroyed. Oceans would pile up along the equator, while water near the poles would rush away, exposing the seabed and creating new continents. The destruction would be beyond imagination. But even if somehow life survived, that would only be the beginning. Without rotation, the 24-hour day as we know it would vanish. The Earth would still orbit the Sun, but one full rotation would now take an entire year. That means half the planet would face constant daylight for 6 months, while the other half would be trapped in endless night. On the day side, temperatures would soar above 100 degrees Celsius, oceans would boil, land would dry into desert. On the night side, temperatures would drop below -100 degrees Celsius, freezing oceans solid and covering the land in ice. Snowflake emoji, sun emoji, life on the surface would struggle to survive. Only deep underground, underwater, or in small zones of twilight between day and night could some species adapt. But that's not all. The Earth's magnetic field, which protects us from solar radiation, is powered by motion, by the spinning of the planet's molten iron core. If Earth stopped spinning, that movement would slow or stop too. The magnetic field would collapse over time, leaving our atmosphere exposed to deadly solar winds. Without that protection, radiation from the sun would strip away the ozone layer and damage every living thing that remained. High voltage sign emoji, the sky would fill with glowing auroras, not the beautiful kind we see in the Arctic, but bright, deadly curtains of charged particles. Over months and years, the atmosphere would begin to thin, and the planet's surface would be bombarded by cosmic rays. Even satellites in orbit would fall back to Earth, their paths disrupted by the loss of balance. But let's slow down. What if the Earth didn't stop instantly, but gradually over thousands of years? Then, things might be different. The oceans would still shift, but life could adapt. Days would grow longer little by little, plants and animals might evolve to survive in weeks of daylight and darkness. Humans would have to move underground or live near the edges of twilight, where temperatures are mild enough for survival. Entire cities could exist in a thin ring of life between the burning day and the frozen night. Cityscape at dusk emoji, agriculture would rely on artificial light, and technology would become our only defense against a dying planet. But in the real world, you can relax, this scenario is nearly impossible. Earth's angular momentum is enormous. It would take a force far beyond imagination, like a collision with another planet, to stop its rotation. And if that ever happened, the destruction would make even this thought experiment look calm. So next time you feel the wind on your face, or watch the sunset sink below the horizon, remember, that's Earth spinning gracefully through space at 1,600 kilometers per hour, keeping everything in perfect rhythm. It's our cosmic balance, and the day it stops would truly be the day the world stands still. America's emoji, sparkles emoji, Please like and subscribe.